Okay, so I'm looking for my notes for Despicable Me 3, but I write so much nonsense that like it's hard to find it. But I'm looking. I can't find it. But until we find it, let's discuss Despicable Me 3. Imagine I spun around in my chair. Despicable Me 3, it's a cartoon movie with the Minions and other people. It's basically the best Despicable Me 3 that I've seen since Despicable Me 2. So there's that. Balthazar is the best part of the movie. I like his dancing was fantastic when he comes on the screen. He was like a child TV star that got fired because he grew up too fast. Spoilers! And now he's a bad guy. I can feel him. So yeah, that's that. There were things that I liked and things that I didn't like. I wrote a pros and cons out, but of course now I cannot find it. You know, early onset Alzheimer's negates me from remembering everything, but I can remember a few things. So, the pros. Let's go with the pros. Whatever. What I remember. The pros from the movie. Balthazar was great. What else is good? The Unigoat. The Unigoat was really cute. Whatever the kid's name is in there was really cute. Kristen Wiig's character doesn't get too much time, but I love Kristen Wiig's voice, so she could do voiceovers anytime, and it's like welcomed. I'm trying to think about the pros. All I have is cons popping up in my brain. I'm trying to not be too negative about this. I mean, it was all right. You know, it was watchable. It was better than a lot of other kids' movies that recently came out, or adult movies with poop and fart jokes. So there's that. It's colorful. That's another pro. I think that may be it for the pros. Cons of the movie are significantly more than the pros. Okay, so the cons of the movie. The cons of the movie, I mean everything about it, except for those things that I said that were good. You're welcome. No, Pharrell's number one is to me was Pharrell's soundtrack. His singing voice when it sings like this, it's really bad and it makes me pissed. You're welcome. And there was a lot of that. It was good for the happy. I didn't like the song, but it was tolerable. These songs are very much not tolerable or likable. They're opposite spectrum. So let's say untolerable and unlikable. The other thing I didn't like was, or continues to be, I've never liked Gru's accent. My accents are bad. Like, well, I try to do my British, hey, bollocks. You know, it's just from watching a lot of Edgar Wright movies. I steal all their accents, mate. I don't know if it's the right one, but it's better than Groot's. You know, Groot or whatever. I didn't mean to say Groot, as in like, I am Groot from the Marvel universes. I meant to say Groot, but whatever. His accent is horrible. It's deplorable. It's another word that's bad that rhymes with horrible. The Minions, I never was a fan. You know, they're cute to look at, but as soon as they open their mouth, then like it ruins it. Kinda like a lot of these days with like some pretty people. Like they'll open up their mouth and then they'll just ruin their whole pretty. Minion, she minions it. Or you could say he minions it. I don't know. I'm trying not to expel bad negative energies into this universe. I just pulled the Pharrell there, you see what I did? If you got kids, they'll enjoy it and you won't be ready to rip your eyes out. Or you might come out with all your fingernails from the movie theater. You might have not just sat there and been like, Jesus, what am I doing? You know, might have been worth it. Yeah, so here you go. That's my review for Despicable Me 3. Watch it or don't. I mean, really, you know, whatever. Wait for streaming, whatever. The parts that Balthazar is on dancing, it wasn't worth it. But it was nice.